So, it's my third month in SMMA. Maybe some of you guys are new to the channel or you're been watching for a little bit. But basically this channel is to hope that I could look back at it one day and teach people how to start their own business and help themselves. The first thing I want to talk about is my mindset. With business, with me, with Marco Ortiz, I could buy 1 million memberships. But regardless, it's still gonna stay the same. That I have to make mistakes. That I have to learn. And that I'm not shit. And that feels hard to say that coming out of my mouth, but I'm not shit. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know how to get clients, but I'm not confident in my service delivery. Whenever I do try to get clients, this is something that people are not gonna tell you, by the way. You're gonna fuck up and you're gonna make mistakes in every aspect. For example, a lot of gurus, they say it takes 500 SMS to book 5 appointments. 1% booking rate is super pessimistic. And let's be super pessimistic and say only 3 of those show up. I'll get into that. Bro, what? And then your close rate is fucking 10%. Just do SMS. Just do 500 SMS a day for a week, and you're gonna sign your first $3,500 a month client. Okay. And gurus are gonna be pessimistic, and they're gonna be like it's so easy when it's not easy. It's not. When I ran B2B ads, I made a lot of mistakes. For example, I didn't call my leads up within 5 minutes, which is the time that I would call them before they just did not, care anymore. A lot of when I uploaded an ad, the quality was bad. I had no idea why. Editing was bad, and then my mentor was like, "No, just keep testing." And then whenever I do get, there was a winner every now and then. A video can make $40 a pop for a lead, but the lead was super fucking unqualified. It was Jose Martinez, the one-man band, who doesn't even have a truck and he walks to his jobs. And he would say, "No, just keep testing variations of this ad. It's gonna work. Just keep testing till it's $50." I was spending $100 a day for only one lead because I kept testing a whole bunch of shit at once. And that's what your mentors are gonna say and I'm not saying mentorship is bad. I'm just saying you're gonna learn, man. I have to learn. I have to keep making mistakes, And each mistake costs money. And once you don't have any more mistakes to make, then it's just up from there. And there are people out there who see results like this. They're super quick. I have this friend, he's kind of in the same mentorship as me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, my first couple of sales calls, I pitched $3,000 for 3 months, man. It was super easy. It was yeah, from B2B ads." Dude, okay, that may have happened for you, but it's not fucking happening for me. "Oh, just put the work in." But dude, I'm putting the work in. I mean, yes, sometimes you do have to realize that you're not putting enough effort in. You have to have a routine. Or you have to realize that your routine isn't consistent enough. And I'm like, dude, either I'm just not putting in the work in, which, that might be a possibility, but, I just have to make more mistakes. And people aren't gonna fucking tell you that, a lot of what Alex Ramosi says is right. You have to fucking fail. and you have to make expensive mistakes with everything, and you're going to encounter a lot of mistakes, and everyone's going to be pessimistic to sell you their course. But no, it's going to be fucking hard. Like SMS, you know, people say SMS is so good, you know, be pessimistic about SMS, but you have to learn how to make a good copy. You have to test out which scripts work the best. You have to find out which lead source is the best. For example, like I'm sourcing for hardscapers right now for SMS, and my number got burned, which, you know, I had to make mistakes to get to. I had to make mistakes to get better lead quality. I had to make mistakes. Dude, like, people are so pessimistic. Oh, just call your leads within 5 minutes and they'll 100% pick up. Like, my phone got burned. Okay, like, now it's a scam likely. Now no one's picking up their fucking phone when I call them after they text me back for my SMS. Like, I sent out like 1,500 SMS and only booked one appointment. And I was sitting on my laptop all fucking day, seeing which leads come through. I'm calling, like 15 replies for like per 1,000 SMS. Most of them stop. Like, it can't be my script. My script is good. It worked for the first time I did it, but my phone, I realized that my phone was burned. I had to edit my copy. A lot of the numbers I was sending out were like invalid, like a good amount. You have to see that, and you have to experiment, and you have to test, and you have to make mistakes. And no one's gonna fucking tell you to make mistakes. Everyone's gonna be pessimistic. No, you have to make mistakes. And I'm making a lot, and it hurts. And even if you buy mentorship, and you know, you should get a mentorship. You should, honestly. If it works out for you, yeah, go ahead. If you really do think it'll work out for you, you're committing yourself to something. And I'm glad I had mentorship. You know, it jump started me into this journey. But you know, it's really like, business is really like a personality. You know, like it depends how fast you will go depending on your personality. You know, some people will go so much farther than you in such a quick time, and some people will take a lot more mistakes. But what keeps me going is all the greatest people I've ever met, and all the greats, they started with just making mistakes after mistake after mistake after mistake. They learned from their mistakes, and it took them so long just to even get a grasp, and now they're at the top. But the people who had quick results, are they at the top? Oh. The people who went through more pain, the people who went through the most pain, like I'm going through right now, will make it to the top. So I know that I'm gonna succeed. And this is probably gonna be a pretty long fucking video if it's 8 minutes long, but I don't care, because you know I'm not trying to make money off of this. People are gonna watch it one day. Second thing, progress. I guess progress. I learned that SMS is not, you know, it's not the easiest shit in the world. I mean, the first day I yielded some pretty good results. I booked like 4 appointments per 500 SMS. But you know, that was when my phone number didn't get burned. I had a good copy, and then I was pitching like my current pitch right now is $3,000 for 2 months, but not anymore. I'm gonna start doing free trials, okay? And everyone's gonna be like, oh, don't do a fucking free trial. I'm gonna do free trials. I might charge like a small setup fee, like $297 or $497, just for like a, you know, commitment. But people aren't gonna tell you that SMS leads, they're not gonna be fucking qualified. Believe it or not, they're not gonna be qualified. So I hate it when people tell me that they're gonna be pessimistic, and it's just really they're just emotionally selling you a course. Like, it's a big, complex, fucking emotional funnel, you know, if you really think about it. And their mentorships are probably good, but whatever. But yeah, I've been hopping on a couple of appointments. A lot of them are just unqualified. You know, most of the people I've talked to, they're unqualified. A lot of them are unqualified. That's my biggest mistake. Mistakes. And you have to learn. And yeah, the plan is I'm gonna do a very small setup fee, like $297 or $497, probably like $497, and I'm only gonna, deal with qualified people. Right now, I have to look for qualified people. I have to realize which scripts get me the most qualified people. Okay, and then I'm gonna do a whole bunch of free trial clients. I'm gonna build a good relationship with them, and then I'm gonna use my current mentor that I paid quite a bit of money for. He's gonna teach me service delivery, and I'm gonna have a banger service delivery, and I'm gonna have such a good relationship with these clients that I'm gonna say like, hey, do you like the service? Yeah, I like the service. Does it make you a lot of money? Yeah, it makes me a lot of money. Okay, here's the price. It's $1,000 a month. Okay. Here's money. I see an ROI. So like, I can't do that without knowing my shit. If I charge like $3K for 2 months, I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes. I'm not confident in my service delivery. Fuck no, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to do this shit. I can't even run ads for my own business. They were fucking ass. The qualified leads were ass. But probably with contractors might be different. Another thing, that I've realized with SMS is like your niche might not work at this time of year. Hardscaping. It's working for other people. Like for example, the guy I was talking about, he's my friend, but he's in hardscaping and outdoor living and shit. And he's making deals left and right on hardscaping, even though it's shit this time of year. A lot of the calls I'm on, they're like, oh, I love what you do, but like now this is not the time of year. But he closes them somehow because he knows more than me. Because he's been doing this for a year and he's makes like 15K a month right now. But I know I'm gonna get farther than him. I'm no hate to him. If you're watching this in 5 years when I make more money than you, I love you, bro. I fucking love that guy. He put me on. He really did. And he inspires me. But I'm gonna make more money than him. Because I'm gonna make more mistakes than him. And since I'm making so much more mistakes, and I have a very higher goal than him, I'm not going to give up. And I'm not going to give up until I retire. And that's my plan. Do free trial clients because there's so much distrust in my space. Like people are just scamming and burning left and right. So if I charge a very, very small setup fee, show them that what I'm doing is good. And then I charge them per month afterwards, easily into a retainer. And, everyone's going to say, don't do a free trial. There's no commitment. Why not? I think a billionaire would agree with me. And I hope that made sense, but I think a billionaire would agree with me. If the biggest objection to my market is, I've been burned before and I don't trust you. What if I just do the work for free and then I show you what I'm made of? Because I know what I'm going to do is good. And then I charge you after. And so what? I might burn a couple clients on accident, but there's some that are going to be really good. By the time I graduate, I'll have a fixed monthly retainer on like 5 clients, and that'll be good. On $1,200 a month, that's realistic. And that's where I want to get into next, my long-term goal. My long-term goal, I want to make $50K a month. I want to have at least 50% of that profit. And that's pessimistic. That's very pessimistic. 50% profit at $50K a month, that's very pessimistic because I want that to be passive income. And the passive income I make, I want to put those into apartments. So if you're familiar with Dave Ramsey, I learned this from a mentor of a very rich person I met the other day. Get all your money from your business, from your passive income, put it all into apartments. I don't know how, but apartments seems like a great idea. If that's all you have to do with your money, and you're making a lot of it. Because what am I going to do with 25 grand a month? I barely spend $2K. Like I can't even spend $2K a month without it hurting my heart. So I can definitely spend $25,000 a month on apartments and then just have that cash flowing with me. But first I have to learn my shit. I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to make mistakes. And that's why I'm not going to charge people right now. Because that's how business works, dude. And it's stupid. And I'm stupid, but I have to learn because I have to do the work for free and I have to put in effort and consistent effort. And no one's gonna tell you this, but I feel like I'm the only person. I feel like one day people will realize what I'm saying, and I will come to realize that what I'm saying is right and I shouldn't have doubted myself. So, yeah, that was a long, long video. Alright, see ya.